110 crafting has been introduced to the game along with the Masterwork robes, and I'm gonna make them. I'm gonna make them from scratch, the best way a main account can, by buying all the materials and then making it. Cause you got me. You in the wrong place if you think I'm gathering all these rocks and making all this stuff. I'm out here just gonna buy it all and then craft it. I like to think of it that I'm contributing to the community. You guys want to know why? Who's going to keep the skillers alive? Me. I will finance the entire community of skillers. All 3 of them. Before we even can begin working on the Masterwork robes, though, we must unlock our comp cape. Why do you need your comp cape to make the robes? It's because there is an achievement called, it should have been called Ancestral, which is a haha funny pun to the Ancestral robes on Old School, but you actually needed to be able to create the Masterwork robes. We're going to knock that bad boy out first, but we're still going to have to go ahead and get all the materials required to make the set. And to be honest, this is my first time ever buying something on release, because I actually, your boy got some money, and I deeply regret how much money this actually cost me, because I think I overall spent hundreds of millions on a bunch of stuff that I didn't even know if it was going to be good or not. But the experience I got dumping all the money into the Grand Exchange, because I can, well, it was worth it. So what does the Masterwork armor even do? Not only is it the highest magic bonus in the game currently, it also provides you a life point bonus per piece that you wear, pushing you up to around 15,000 health points in power armor. And also the main staple effect that all the Masterwork armors are going to have is that every time you're hit, the damage you're going to receive is going to be in chunks as opposed to being in one big hit. What that does is pretty much delay the effects of the hit. So if say you're going to take a 10,000 hit, you'll take that 10,000 hit and be able to mitigate that into like 2,000 HP hits, and then your soul split will be able to do more work healing you in between those chunks, as opposed to if you just took that 10,000 damage hit, you're not going to be able to soul split anything at all because you're dead. So all it does is provide you a lot of extra damage because of the damage boost, on top of giving you a little bit more survivability. Master combat achievements like Duo Beastmaster, Yakamaru, things that require a very difficult scenario where you typically will be taking a lot more damage, but you still need to have all of that extra damage that tank armor traditionally would not provide you. So Masterwork's a little unique, right? You pretty much think of it like this, right? You are the crafter, the master crafter, and you just have to make the perfect piece of drip. And this is what masterworking is, baby. All you do essentially in this magical little room in the crafting guild is you click the table behind you, you click this table, sometimes the table glows, and then you click the dummy on the side. Or so I was deceived. But I'm going to get into that in a moment. But let me show you this fucking hat, dude. Oh my god. Alright. We should be finishing up this hat in a moment. I am excited to see what this thing looks like. Come on. And here we go. Hey, you finished crafting your Masterwork magic hat, baby. Hell yeah. 80 mil base price. Eesh, I think I paid a little less than that. But this is our very first piece. I want to see what it looks like. Cosmetic crap off. Flipping this to no. Ooh, begin degrading. I think it becomes completely untradeable because I don't think you can repair it. But we got a hat. Hey, let's go. Looks good. All right, now I feel promising about. I'm excited to see what the rest of it looks like. But now the hat is really good. The next thing we gotta make probably is the. Can we make the top? No. Make the legs? No. We need the plates. We could make. Oh, we can't make anything. We gotta make these plates. All right, that's what we gotta do next. Apparently, you had to go and make these things called platinum port peas pearl plates, pearl plates essentially, and dude, oh my god, this took me like 5 hours to make this shit. It was impossible, but it was, honestly, it was enjoyably sufferable. I enjoyed being able to, I am gonna love making this armor, and it's gonna feel so good when I'm finally done. And nobody tells you that you actually need pearls from player-owned ports. You need 60 pearls. You get 8 per mission, and you get a mission per day, right? Like a mission or so a day that usually has resources. So if you imagine if you didn't have the pearls to do this, brother, you're gonna be stuck doing ports for weeks. I started making these stupid bars at like 9 p.m. It's midnight. Took me forever to make these stupid things. But now that we got the pearlistic substrate, what the fuck that means, we gotta smith them now. And I guarantee you, this is gonna take even longer to make them. I gotta make 12, and then I gotta make 12 more of another level. Dude, this is worth every single penny that you buy in the GE. I do not recommend making these. I actually do recommend it. It's quite fun. It's been enjoyable to like craft something. It's like raising a child to then submit it to combat. It'll be a very good time. It is the next day. I was up to like almost 1 a.m. making this stupid armor. I think I started like 7 p.m. until 1. I haven't had this much fun like doing skilling stuff, and I've never made a Masterwork set of gear before. I'm not gonna lie. I woke up early and was like, I got a little bit of time before work. Let's knock out some crafting. That's just crazy to me. I've never thought that before. That thought, that the connection of neurons in my brain has never happened before. So that was kind of cool. Oh, but this has been a lot of fun. I know a lot of people kind of have mixed feelings about like how 110 updates are going, and I can understand the frustration. It is kind of like a carbon copy of like all types. Like essentially the way you do 110 crafting is like the same way you do 110 fletching when it comes to the gameplay loop for it. But I kind of like it. I don't mind it. I think it's pretty decent. I've never really saw a problem out of it. It's kind of like the mentality of like, I really like this food, and then you hear someone say like, this food is so shitty. So then you start questioning like, is this food shitty? And you realize I'm the one eating it and I'm enjoying it, so I'm gonna enjoy it. Same type of mentality that I got, at least. I'm enjoying this so far. I can understand how it could be, it's the same thing over and over. But like, think about it. When you're at like not 110 yet, it's pretty decent. I'm having a good time with it. But that's all. I've been thinking that it's been going pretty well. Finally, after like 4 hours of making these stupid plates, ethereal pearlescent plates, we can finally, I believe, make these things now. All right, let me grab the crafting outfit to get the teleport there, which is very handy. You can just like right click the helmet and then it takes you there. I think I have everything now. I believe some of these things bought. Perfect, the last bit of these bought. And then now Masterwork cloth, boom, 16 of those. Let's go ahead and head to the crafting guild to get that made. Ooh, dude, I haven't seen what it actually looks like yet. I know it's like been in thumbnails and like in Reddit and a whole bunch of places. I am trying to avoid it like the plague, dude. I'm trying to go into this as if like this was a solo player game, baby. Which, I mean, that's kind of how a lot of MMOs are nowadays. But let's see. What do I need? We're gonna make it's the next bit. The top. All right, let's make the top first. So perfect. I got 5 plates, and then I need the Masterwork cloth and the thread and the bind. Dude, I think I have enough. I think I have everything now. Pretty sure these were the hardest part, making these plates. So making the hat wouldn't be that hard. I low-key might. Like, you can buy all the materials for the hat, and you need the hat to make things. I think I might end up making the hat more often for like some cash to see if it's actually worth it. And I have an extra piece of green cloth here as well, so that would be able to pay for that, take care of that portion. So let's take 5, get this out of here, and then 2 stones. I think that's everything. Let's see. Oh, I'm so excited to make this, man. It's been so long, which has made it quite rewarding, to be honest. Like, I'm not an Iron Man, but like, I like Iron Man. I like Iron Man in a couple things. All right, so we gotta make the Masterwork robe top, dude. I'm excited to see this, man. All right, let's make 1 Masterwork robe top. Throw that in there. Fantastic. We'll have to run back to the bank to get the next of it, but this is gonna be good. I need the crafting cape. That's what I'm missing. If you have the 99 crafting cape, you don't require thread, so this is actually quite helpful for this, which you should actually just have in general, because I mean, you're gonna be crafting anyways. You'll be above to make this, you need 110 crafting, so it's gonna be pretty decent. And you know what, to be honest, I've been thinking a lot about like if this has been a good update or not, and I think about how RuneScape 3 is primarily around 120s, and this is only up to 110. I think when they finally push everything to 120, be that in like a year, maybe a year or two, once you have the full method of all of that, like all these integral methods that like flesh out, because a lot of people really hated 120s going up without having like all the things that mattered in the update, and this kind of fleshes out that like everybody wanted to have a meaningful journey from 100 to 110, and this is kind of fulfilling that. I've had a lot of fun. Like, it's just taken a long time, but I've had a lot of fun fun making this. So I think they've done a pretty decent job, especially like when you think of the long game of when all this stuff being added in. I don't know, man. I can't really feel like I can't be upset. I'm happy with the update. I might be in the majority here, but I think this is genuinely fun. Everybody's looking at the main training loop, which, I mean, it is the same thing for a lot of things. However, the whole process of masterworking stuff has been pretty solid. Like, I've really enjoyed it. And then I can make the legs as well. I might just make these all in one go. And then what do I need for these? Oh, I have the line plates in there. So I can grab those right now. I'm trying to make everything in one inventory so I can make the whole set in one go, dude. That'll be solid. So I saved 2 of these plates. Where's the line plates? There they are, 2 of them. And then I think I have all of my cloths. Just take everything out. It should be all of the cloths. Take 2 of the binding things out. Make sure I don't double dip into anything. I bought the exact amount of all the requirements that the wiki mentioned. So I hope this should make the whole set. I'm pretty sure it does. Let's double check here. Try to get everything in the inventory right now. And so we'll put the thing here. Okay. And then next we'll build the boots. Okay. And then lastly, we will build... Oh, Masterwork gloves. What do we love? Oh, 1 white cloth. I think I have 1 more in the bank. Hold on. Oh, no. I'm short 1 cloth. I only have 400k. Okay, I'm sure I have some stuff in the bank, in the GE here, that I could just buy it for. Yeah, some stuff is sold. That's good. So these sold. So I'm glad I didn't drop those, because these ended up selling up. So that's good. And then we still have money in the alchemizer. So we have some cash. If I end up dying, I need death money, dude. Pretty decent. So these were buying for 12 mil last night. I wonder if they've changed from there. Let's see if they've dropped down in price. Oh my god, they're going up. Oh no. Buy it now. Oh no. Do I need the gloves? I'll make the gloves. I'll just make the gloves. Because if there's a Slayer task that's not poisonable, I'll just wear these gloves instead of the enhanced care pack ones. Well, maybe. That's debatable. I'll just want to finish the set. I'll just make the whole set. But we have the boots and the bottom and the top right now. The gloves are kind of the lowest priority, so it's okay if we don't make those right now. But let's get threading, baby. Let's make these up. I also learned that if you damage one of these, I didn't even realize there's a fucking repair station right here. So when I was like, I have to work on this super slow, rather you can just repair on the table right here, and it takes like 2 seconds. So I've learned that lesson. That was a very painful lesson to learn, because I was like randomly examining things, and I was like, repair table. Oh, and I repaired it. It took literally 2 ticks, dude. It was insane. Well, now I guess technically I could AFK these and then just slowly do it, but yeah, I want to make this stuff. I want to make this stuff expeditiously with the quickness. I stepped away from the computer, and my robe top broke. I come back, and like the animation changes when you break it, and you're just gutting this the tailoring dummy, dude. You just all right, here we go. Only took 4 hours. 4 hours for this stupid top. I gotta see it now. Take a look. Is the fit fire? Oh, dude, how much is this? How much is this price check for? Oh, 150 mil. Put it on. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's beautiful. Damn. They did a good job. This looks really good. Yo, I gotta finish the rest of it. That was worth it. Not seeing what this thing looks like. This is amazing. All right, let's start these pants. Oh my goodness, that is stupendous. So I just gotta check. I have this thing made, and I just put it on. Please tell me I can still augment it. Huh? Do I have to augment this before? Nah, dude. I was told I could augment this. No way. Oh no. So I just used the whetstone to repair it completely. Give it back its price. So now maybe I can augment like this. Oh, thank God. Dude, I really thought you weren't going to be able to augment this, bro. Okay, you can augment it. Thank goodness gracious. All right, great. Wow, I was gonna be pissed if I wasn't gonna be able to augment this. Okay, fantastic. Now we can put the invention perks on here, like biting, genocidal, all that jazz. Dude, I was worried. I was legitimately worried you weren't gonna be able to augment this, man, because that would have been a huge L, which is usually why like the star bloom stuff, like the T99 stuff that you can make from here, is bad, because you can't augment it, which makes sense. It makes crypt bloom better, makes crypt bloom blah blah blah, and lets the masterwork set that you create even more worthwhile. But I was like, dude, there's no way. Ain't no way. But thankfully, the wiki exists, dude. Shout out to whoever does that, dude. Oh my goodness. Just finished up the bottom. Let's see. Let's take a look. Dude, I think this is kind of like, it looks pretty fire. It looks pretty fire. Like, even in the inventory, it looks pretty good. Oh, wait. I learned this lesson. I learned this lesson. I need to augment it first. We gotta go. There's this bank right next to it. Perfect, dude. I kind of like that it's not inside the guild. It gets people moving outside of the world. It's like the perfect length. It's like if they wanted to baby step people from doing the same thing every time. I think that would, this bank being here. Honestly, I'm gonna kind of miss if it's gone. I think they're supposed to be moving the clan shop to Varrock. All right, fantastic. We got it augmented. So now we can put some perks on it. Put a perk 30 on it, baby. Let's go. Put the boots. But let me see it. Let me see my legs. Oh, baby. I'm a freaking wizard, dude. Look at that. Oh my gosh, I'm snazzy. Now, technically, right? You could probably get away with this by itself, but the boots, oh my god, it looks so good. The boots are best in slot now because blast diffusions are heavily outclassed because it goes from tier 80 to tier 99 and it provides a life bonus. So it would have the same life bonus as the hat, I think. So having that life bonus added, and nobody uses the diffusion boots. The diffusion boots suck. So it's a pretty big change. And dude, I can't get over this. This looks amazing. They did a great job with the design. All right, let's make these boots and then we're done. We're free. Dude, I've been in this thing for like, oh my god, I think I'm going on like hour 12 or something. It's insane. Taking a very long time, but god damn, does it feel good. I'm excited to kill things with it. And if you're wondering why I keep looking up, it's because I have 3 monitors. I'm looking up because that's where the game is right now. RuneScape is a second monitor game, even when you make content for it. And there it is. The Masterwork shoes. All completed. Look at that. Can't even see them. Oh, they're kind of snazzy. Not too bad. Cute little caps on the front. I like it. But, dude, I like it. Apparently, you look like a space cowboy. I kind of fuck with it, though, bro. Top brim. All brim. Not too bad, though. I like it. But now, you're not technically finished, though. But this is way lower priority. I need to make the gloves. I was missing 1 cloth. I went ahead and bought that while we were making the rest of the stuff. It's gone up in price. Look at that. 15 mil. It was at 12 mil yesterday. It's at 15 now. Whoever's merching this shit. Yo, kudos to you. But, dude, we spent so much money. So much money. 238 mil here. 34 mil right here. Tectonic Energies, 60 mil. 57. Like 500 mil right here. Yeah, a lot of money has gone into making this set. It's kind of ridiculous, but to be honest, the return on investment is pretty good. What is this? Like best in slot Slayer gear at mint. Like at least if you end up buying this and you don't end up keeping it, like if you're gonna end up keeping it and not getting rid of it, you at least have the best in slot Slayer stuff. And dude, I think it looks awesome. I like this a lot. I think they did a really good job designing this. I like the robe side, like the side of the robes right here, and the little shoulder piece, dude, goes hard. But now what we got to figure out is what I'm going to put for perks. I'm not entirely sure what I would like to do. I could upgrade my perks that I have on these. The biggest thing really is I need to have biting. I have to have biting because, well, yeah, I have to have biting. I need to put biting on this. That's not like no debate. But if we're going to do a little bit of mixing between defensive and offensive, we could do like biting 4 mobile, undead slayer, impatient 4, and then have like enhanced devoted 4 on the bottoms. That would probably do a lot because what I'm thinking about using this armor for is for high and raid Zamorak, pushing in Zamorak, and combat achievements that require like smaller teams, think like duo AOD, duo Beastmaster, duo Yakamaru, stuff like that. Because I think having a life post bonus and being able to have, like, I'm at 14,000 health points right now, which is actually kind of disgusting to be able to have this many amount of life points and be able to use temporal anomaly and have the highest magic bonus, damage bonus in the game. Because, like, if you look at Elite Tectonic, which currently has, let's just compare it. Oh no. It shifted my bank over. If I take them out, it should shift back. Oh, thank God it shifted back. Dude, all right, anyways, but if you take the Tectonic out, almost did it again. There we go. If you take the Tectonic out, right, and you compare them side by side, what would this end up being? See? So the helmet has 28 magic bonus and the 1,000 life points and prayer bonus. The helmet for the Elite Tectonic, even though it has a 2% crit chance enabled, you have +4 magic bonus and you get the 1k life points. That in itself is good. Then having in total, when you add the top and the bottom and the legs to each other, it's like an added 25% damage bonus over tectonic. And then the biggest shine really is the blast diffusion boots versus the elite masterwork, because you get a life pose bonus of 475, immediately better. The blast diffusions are plus 12, and the boots are plus 19. So you're looking at a very substantial buff for that boot slot. There hasn't been much competitive ways to do your boot stuff for a long time, and so being able to swap those out is huge because nobody fucking uses detonate anywhere. At least I haven't used it for years. I've tried to. It's super clunky. So this is a huge direct buff, and I can't wait to test this out at a lot of places, dude. It's gonna be really cool. Overall, the experience of making this though was fun, but goddamn was it long. It took me literally a whole day to make this, dude. But if you're crafting this and the materials stay with the gap that it is right now, you're gonna make a lot of money. Again though, if you're doing Slayer and you're just gonna end up buying the gear, you're gonna get your money's worth out of this. I think I'm gonna test it out and we're gonna see how it feels. But overall, I think it's gonna be pretty good. Oh, let's fucking go, dude. Let's go. Yeah, give it a shit. We just got this lantern, dude. We just got a lantern, baby. I knew it. I'm editing a video right now, and I set up that I was like, dude, if I'm gonna go for this party hat, I gotta be AFKing something, dude. So I said, ooh, dude, it never gets tired of seeing that notification, dude. All right, let's see how this sells. Come on. Oh, dude, that's insane. All right, 679.74. Well, let's sit. You know what? I'm gonna just put it. I don't care. I'm just gonna drop it. I'm just gonna put it 650. Now I can perk out my stuff. Oh, 640, dude. Beautiful, man. I didn't think I was gonna get this. That is tremendous. Okay, great. So we're gonna put 300 of this because we did this primarily for the party hat fund. So not 300 mil goes into the party hat fund. Beautiful. Now we can get ourselves a noxious weapon so that we can level up put into our perfect, dude. So we got a staff now. We'll just build another staff later. That way we can get biting 4 for our masterwork magic robes. Perfect, dude. I was just thinking like, how am I gonna be able to afford getting something? Nice, dude.